I came here with a broken heart. My mom and I came here with a broken heart because I was elected in October, sworn in October, but also in October, my dad died of Parkinson's. That's why I got choked up reading these letters from people with Parkinson's. And so we came down here, we were grieving. My dad was not with us. My mom lost her husband of nearly 50 years, and I'm gonna get sworn in. It's a big event, but my parents and my campaign decided, you know what we should do? Right before you get sworn in or brought over here to be escorted to the president, vice president, that you should go and sit with John Lewis. And so we went to John Lewis's office, and a lot of my colleagues from the CBC, a lot of my colleagues from the House, a lot of my colleagues like here who came over to the House know his office. You walk into his office, and it looks like a civil rights museum, except he's in all the pictures. And this is John Lewis, we who knew him. This was him, mountain of a man. He had already prepared eggs and grits, a good Southern breakfast, and wouldn't let my mom and I get up, and he serves us all, and he humbly is saying, this is why I marched, this is why I sacrificed for history-making days like this. He told us how special this was for him. He told me that he would be right here where my friends are sitting, watching me get sworn in, and how proud he was going to be. In a sense, he stood in for my dad on this floor, and then boom, I'm a senator. I find colleagues and friends here, and I find a lot of colleagues and friends in the CBC. At that point, I was the only African American in our caucus and found so many friends, so many heroes that have gone from the Senate now who looked at me, adopted me, helped me. Dick Durbin, you were amazing in those early months. And this is the next time I meet John Lewis for a moment that changed my life. Chris Murphy, Brian Schatz, remember this moment. It was during the 2017 healthcare debate, when I didn't know how we were going to stop that bill from passing and taking away 20 million health care from 20 million Americans. But John Lewis, hey, Cory, let's do something different. What you got in mind? And I said, well, John Lewis, I got this phone. It's very powerful. Let's do a Facebook Live. And so I opened it up, Facebook Live. We meet in the Capitol, and then he says, hey, where can we go to sit down for a place? And I love it, my favorite place to sit. I watch Schoolhouse Rock so much, it's right on the steps of the Capitol. Let's just sit there and talk. Chris Murphy, Brian Schatz, first people out to sit with us. And the time lapse is amazing. First 2, 3 people, then 10 people, then 50 people, then hundreds of people. I have it all. Coming because of the moral magnetism of this man, John Lewis. And he talked to people that night who were looking for, what can I do? I'm just one person. And this guy who in his 20s, who was just one person and caused a heck of a lot of good trouble, he told them, don't lose faith, don't lose hope. Get angry, but let it fuel you. Be afraid, but know that's a necessary precondition to courage. He was amazing that night, and I know my colleagues remember that. And then there was the next time